Not talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
I'm not talking unless y'all giving me likes, commenting, and subscribing. You hear me? Okay, well. Hey, bitch. Listen, this doggone Chick-fil-A pineapple dragon fruit lemonade got me in a piece of a chokehold. Give me a second. Just a little piece. Excuse me. Because that's not why y'all here. Y'all here so that we can get into Court is Messy. I got another episode for us. I don't really know what's going on, but we're going to get into it together. So make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do as you come into this video. Okay? Especially if you like content like this. All right? Let's go ahead and hop on over and see what they got for us today.
What do you want to do with Mr. Waters?
He's going to plead today. We're trying to do a time served on the evading dismissal. Why, Judge? He's got so much going on. And his curfews.
Mischief, trespass, theft, gun case, theft.
Judge,
Theft.
When he was arraigned, we established that so many of these cases are just a result of him hanging out at this little drugstore. The cops know who he is. They know who everyone there is.
Little drugstore.
So really, he just needs to stop hanging out at that drugstore. He's not. And well,
While
I'm
he's
sorry.
on for both of these cases, he picks up another theft.
And that's upstairs in felony. And right now, the offer is 18 months state jail. So he's dealing with that right now. The evading is at that same little drugstore. And I'm sorry, my memory is actually coming back to me. A lot of those thefts.
Ma'am. My question is, why the fuck he keep going back, hanging out at that little drugstore if he keep getting his ass caught up and he know the cops know who the hell he is? Y'all need to be investigating the little drugstore to see if they got some other shit going on and what they supposed to be having going on while y'all snatching up the people that's standing around in front of it.
Were
everybody need to go.
Necessary items from Target or Walmart, because we went over that for arraignment. They were literally, when it was winter, it was literally hoodies, sweatshirts, and socks. And then when it was summer, it was like underwear.
She wants him to have a heart instead of him getting a job. She wants the judge to have a heart and consider the fact that the things he stole were necessities. He wasn't just stealing stuff to steal stuff. Ma'am, I feel like you're trying to play in the judge's face right out the gate. And we ain't even 2 minutes into the video. And I feel like you're trying to play into the judge's face, okay? At the end of the day, theft is theft. It does not matter what you take. People probably over there robbing a bank so that they can take care of their family and pay whatever they need to pay and look after folks or whatever. Okay. Robbing banks probably to get them. Wasn't there a situation like that where I guess the kid was sick? I feel like it was a movie, and maybe that was the Denzel one. Maybe they weren't. He wasn't trying to rob a bank, but he was holding the people up, I guess, hostage in the hospital. But whatever it is, it's still a crime at the end. No matter how much you try and twist it, ma'am, he's still wrong. I'm sorry.
Most of those thefts are necessary items. When I was appointed, we got him a social worker through the MAC and housing through Search. And his girlfriend was pregnant at the time. She was only like 2 months pregnant. Now she's pretty much due. They have housing that they got through the services we were able to provide. He hasn't picked up any new cases because right now they're barely making ends meet, but they are making ends meet. They're still together. She relies on him to go to their appointments. He gets the things that she needs because her mobility has decreased now. She came up here and spoke for him in front of you. She'd been to like college and everything, and you gave her a big speech. You gave him a speech about supporting her through her hormonal shifts. He was just telling me about that. He was like, I keep thinking about what Judge Fleischer said. She woke me up crying this morning because she said she's fat and ugly, and I just held her and I made her feel better. And I'm trying to do that every day because I remember what the judge told me. That's where he is right now, Judge.
Gotcha.
So he understands that he broke that curfew a couple times. He says the late ones are just from him trying to get a job and getting home late. But
he's been saying that he had a job. He's out.
Eat her up.
At 11 o'clock at night. And it's like,
so what kind of job is he trying to get, ma'am? Is he trying to be a bartender, ma'am? Is he trying to be security at the local club, ma'am? What kind of job is he trying to get at night that he can't get during the daytime? I'm a little confusion.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Doesn't he need to be at home with the wifey at that time, or the girlfriend, the baby mother? Doesn't he need to be at home?
5, 6, 7, 8. Just
Get her, Your Honor.
He's still got the felony pending. He's ready to resolve these. If the court will allow, I think it's a good resolution for him.
I'm not gonna do it.
Ooh.
Why? What would be the alternative, Judge?
I want him on probation, and I want to monitor him for the next 2 years so I can make sure that he's not messing up.
That might help him.
So I can keep him and just, I want him to get his high school. Does he have a high school diploma?
I can't remember.
Get you going.
Oh, you
Do you mind
can't?
bringing up Mr. Watt?
You can't remember? I couldn't be the judge. You can't remember that? But you could remember everything else about what I said? You could remember him being out late because he's trying to find a job, but you can't remember whether or not the boy got a damn high school diploma, but you could remember that the girlfriend went to college?
Waters?
Are you a
If
public
we have to
defender?
do that, can you not revoke his bond so that he and I can talk about it while not under the strain of my bond's gonna be revoked, so I'm gonna spend the night in jail if I don't get this plea done? Can we not revoke his bond? Other than the bond violations, he wasn't here on yesterday when he was supposed to be because he thought, because he had felony court today, he thought he was supposed to come here after felony court. Or whenever that was, I'm sorry. But he didn't just blow off the court yesterday.
I'm very upset with you.
Because you know you can
Very,
do better than what you do.
Very upset. I thought we had things going.
I'm sorry, Judge.
I thought we had things going right. You know, you've been doing well. And now you've got this bond violation where you're doing whatever the hell you want to do again. Don't work like that.
That's right.
And I don't know what I need to do to get your attention that at this stage in your life, it's not about what you want to do. It's about complying with bond conditions.
Mm-hmm.
We have literally bent over backwards to try to help you with things, and you continue to just shoot yourself in the foot. Your lawyer, Miss Hawkins, wants to plead you guilty now because you have a warrant. I'm done with this revolving door of you picking up a case and getting out. Picking up a case,
And
getting out. You now, Mr. Waters, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Damn.
11, 12, 13.
Cap, man.
That's
That's cap. I'm gonna fight for my
On-
life, man. That's cap, man. I've been by my baby mama's side, man.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute, sir. Who you talking to like that? Okay, get yourself together. First of all, this man done named about how many 12 different charges or times that your ass have been in and out, and then you over here talking about it's cap. You been by the baby mama's side. You ain't been by her side enough, and then now all of a sudden, when you had all this time to do right, you want to wait till her ass get pregnant and then want to use that as an excuse for you doing damn right when it obviously has not been enough time, and you ain't doing no other improvement, and you just sat up there and violated your damn curfew. See, you're here in front of the judge because you need a favor. The judge don't need none. He don't need none. You need him to do a big one for you. So I feel like you need to be given a piece of respect when you standing up here before the judge talking about something that's cap. Excuse me, I don't understand street language. Come in here and talk to me like you know how to talk to folks. Okay? What's that? That's cap. That's what? That's what? I don't like that. I don't like that. Talk about a cap. I'll cap out on how long it's gonna be your probation. I tell you that, or lock the hell up. Period.
11, 12, 13.
Cap,
13.
man. That's
that
kept. I'm gonna fight for my
on
life, man. That's kept, man. I've been by my baby mama's
And what's
side.
killing me softly is the fact that you sit up here talking about your ass gonna fight for your life because you don't want to go in jail, but you don't want to fight for your life outside to not put yourself in those situations that's gonna get your ass right back where you started. Are you okay? Let's get it together, young man. Let's get it together. Just a little piece,
Like, man,
okay?
been taking care of everything I got to take care of, man. That's kept, man.
Mr.
It's
Waters.
man, you are not on a rap track. You're in a courtroom, sir. Get it together. And you have time to get it together, sir. You know you could do better than that. And I'm here for a judge being just a little piece hard on you. Okay? Because even if he put him on probation for those 2 years, I do feel like that's going to help you if you're willing to do what's right and abide by it. It's all because, I mean, it only takes a few days to make something a habit. This could potentially change the trajectory of your life, and it could potentially end up being a good thing, okay? I mean, you are the ones that's not doing right and got all these charges. He could just lock you up. Then you got that felony case upstairs. He could just lock your ass up. But if he gave you the probation and stuff, I will hope that these things change your life. Now, granted, it may be a struggle to get a job or whatever, but if you're able to somehow go to a technical college or whatever, then maybe that could change things for you. Or if you start your own fucking business, okay? Shit, go after technical college, learn the trade, learn HVAC or something like that, and then turn around and spend this shit and become a business owner in some fashion, doing shit for people's houses, especially these houses out here being built, or just anybody that may need a little work. Okay, so you got time to get it right, but don't talk to the judge like that. Don't do that.
Waters, look at me.
That's kept, man.
Mr. Waters, you don't get rewarded for doing things that you should do anyways.
Ooh, eat down, Your
That's all
Honor.
I gotta
It's
do.
meaning it's what you're doing is
down.
great and it keeps you out of jail. But do you
supposed
want me
do
to
that
pat you on the back for doing what you should be doing
Ask-
anyways?
I ain't
Get him, Your
asking.
Honor.
Man, I ain't asking. I'm just asking you, like, just give me a little more time. I've been doing these jobs. I've been going through the whole package. I've been going to these hospitals with my girl, going to go check up on our little one that's coming, and I want to be there.
If you are old enough to have a baby, then these are the things that you should do anyways.
Ooh.
You don't get rewarded for being a good father. The reward is that you have a kid that grows up like a little flower that blossoms, right? Because there are so many people that have babies
Fix your meme
that treat
up.
their kids like shisa, and they end up like rotten-ass kids that, like a flower, are just crooked and just... When you're a father,
It's judge, baby.
the duty of a father is to stand by the side of their kid, stand by the side of the wife, to make their lives as comfortable, as great, educational, and supportive as possible. That is the duty of a father, right? If you can't, then don't have kids. Then be a man to use a prophylactic or think, maybe I'm not in the best position right now to have a baby. You think before you act. This is the sign of being an adult, of being mature, and growing up, Mr. Waters. But me, with you now, I'm not going to just continue with this revolving door. You've been doing well because you've not picked up any cases, which is great, right?
And I have not been doing nothing. I have not been kicking her. I have been at that
Tell me
store.
about, tell me about the curfew then. What's up with that?
Okay, with the curfew, I can understand. Me and my girl, we got into it, and I ended up walking out, trying to go get some fresh air. Was not thinking. I can admit to that, and I'm sorry. We yelled the hormone going crazy with us, and we trying to, fight and get right with this.
You
But
need to know about this.
I'm trying to. I can't talk. Y'all be telling me I can't talk, and I be having.
I've given you a lawyer to talk to.
And I told her everything. So she can come and tell you and let you know.
Listen, now, let me tell you something. I do listen. That's why I'm like, are you a public defender, ma'am? Because first of all, she came in there like she was missing some details or something was going on with her. The second thing, and I say that because a lot of public defenders, from what it appears, they have a lot of cases and they'll be up to date on what all be going on with the SHI. But even aside from that, you could tell, I would think, your attorneys all kind of shit, and they still gonna get in front of the judge and talk about what they want to talk about. So sometimes I feel like these attorneys can be opposite times, but that's just my personal. And it's no dig to no attorneys out there, because I'm sure it's a lot of you guys out there that are wonderful and fabulous, do your research, and you handle your clients appropriately. However, there are some that it be giving a little piece of the op just a second. Not trying to give you a leg to stand on, sir, but I in this moment, I kind of see a little bit.
Oh, keep stuff updated. Sir, I've been out the way. I ain't been on no lollygagging stuff. I'm really maturing. I'm ready to be a dad. I'm
Working?
ready for this. Well, I'm doing a little something on the side. I ain't doing no drug, no none of that. I'm, you know what I'm saying, volunteering with my girl dad now.
Why can't
He
you?
finna.
Why are you? Can you not get a 9-to-5 job?
With my 9 to 5, I gotta have my ID and stuff, and I'm working with Search, my housing people. They got me my apartment. They finna give me my.
If he got these charges on him, he might not be able to get no job, period. He could get a search all day long, but if they try to hire him, they might look up his record and feel like, hey, yeah, so about that, we're going to go ahead and skate to the left. We thank you for your services, potentially.
Social Security card and my ID card, and that's all I need so I can go ahead and get on.
Second, were we working on this?
Yeah, so first he was with Search to just get housing. At first they didn't have housing, so he has an apartment and everything now. I'm not sure like the step by step how everything progresses, but he does still work with them. I've actually spoken with his officer, your case manager. He also had a social worker assigned with MAC. They were informed that he is working with Search, so they just kind of check in here and there, but they won't like also work with him because he's also working with Search, but they'll just make sure things are okay. So he is still working with Search and has a case manager with them. And has housing now. I wasn't aware of the ID issues or anything.
Not being telling, send the applications.
What we're going to do now is we're going to work on this in extremely slow baby steps.
Okay.
I want you now to go get your ID. I want you to get your ID. And I'm going to give you a week for you to go get it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you are not back here in a week with your ID, it's not going to go well. After we get your ID, then you and I are going to work together to get you a job. A 9-to-5 job where you're...
I like when judges kind of do stuff like this. When they want to step in, they want to see you progress. They don't want to see you, continue to fall down that road that's going to land your ass back in jail. Sometimes judges get hurt, okay, because, they be thriving, looking out for a person, trying to help them, and they still revert back to their old ways. So I'm sure that could be devastating. But for the ones that they are able to help and they go on to excel, I'm sure that's a very proud moment for them. And I feel like Judge Fleischer is really trying to be there and support him in this moment. And I'm here for it just a bit. When he started talking, after he got past that cap stuff, when he started talking, I started to be slightly understanding more so when he said, I be talking to my attorney, but then y'all be telling me not to talk. And I'm like, he ain't lying. He not lying. Y'all really don't be wanting to hear from the people for real, okay? So let's keep going.
We're working every single day because if you are about to have a baby, that baby needs food.
That's right.
That baby needs clothes. And the only way you get that is by working. And I'm not talking about these side jobs here.
Come on, Your Honor.
An actual
Sir.
J-O-B.
J-O-B.
Do you understand?
That's right.
I'm going to reinstate your bond right now with the expectation that you're going to get your ID. If you don't, it's really not going to go well.
Thank you, Judge.
The attorney ain't get him shit. In my personal, I feel like that boy got him that free. Because with the attorney talking, the judge was like, hell no. But when the judge heard it from this young man's mouth, that is what changed. I was some props to him and the attorney. I ain't giving her knees. Give him no props. That boy said, I'm finna speak. What that boy said? That boy said, I'm finna, I think he said, I'm finna save my life. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm finna fight for my life. That's what he said. I'm finna fight for my life, man. That's cap. You gonna learn how to talk to me in this courtroom. You understand me? This ain't your mama. You gonna learn how to talk to me. Talk to me right. Talk to me with some sense. Now, what you want me to know? Don't use that language in here. Okay? But anywho, we'll see what's gonna happen with this young man. I don't know if there's gonna be more things they're gonna upload on this regarding him coming back after having that ID, which hopefully he went and got that day. But yeah, good luck to that young man. And y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below, honey. That's all I got. I'm Jami, that's me. And you know, I'll catch y'all in the next one, honey. Bye-bye.
Yeah, tell him I preach to the choir. Stand with my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters, I'm silent, nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification, them numbers hit like it's a proxy. Cashed out at the ATM, and the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATF, got them trying to clone me like Agent Smith.